うん。相変わらずご多忙そうかね。
そのようでした。あの方も精力的な方です。そうそう。あと、榎本会長もおいででしたっけ。
Good lord, how many people were there? Naturally, the topic of Jessica's culture festival came up at dinner. School events often became social gatherings for local volunteers. It was the same for the Ushiromiya family, who were celebrities around here. Natsui remembered the name of one VIP after another at the social gathering, telling Cross the news about them. Jessica didn't really have any interest in that discussion and rudely slurped her pumpkin soup. Fuck off, Genji.
Hey, そりゃ悪かったぜ。
ジェシカ、そういう言葉遣いは改めるよういつも言っていますよ。
はい。
Jessica answered, discouraged. When he saw that, Cross smiled a little and paused his conversation with Natsui.
ジェシカの方はどうだったかね、文化祭は。
ああ、まあ、
見ていましたよ。
What?
よく頑張っていましたね。
What? I find it hard to believe Natsui would ever enjoy something like that. Jessica's face turned bright red. She probably hadn't imagined that Natsui would actually come see her on stage. No shit. She felt a mix of happiness and embarrassment. Good. How? How could she enjoy that? Actually, she hadn't really wanted her mother to watch, since she didn't want to be told that her music was inappropriate for the Ushiromiya family. That's what I was waiting for. But it certainly didn't make her unhappy to hear her parents say she'd done a good job after watching her try her best.
ジェシカもなかなか落ち着きと貫禄が出てきましたね。
What?
生徒代表にふさわしい振る舞いでしたよ。
Is she like lying just so Kraus understand? Is that what she's trying to do? Like pull the, oh, she acted so well even though knowing she didn't really, but she just wants her daughter to have fun? The smile that had been there until a second ago crumbled like sand. Okay, I guess not. Jessica immediately realized that her mother was talking about something different. What was she talking about? Jessica was also the school's student president. She had no interest in doing something so annoying, but her parents had been pushy, so she grudgingly accepted. Unfortunately, she was popular at school, so she won the election easily. So Natsui was praising her for the student council sponsorship ceremony at the beginning of the culture festival. Oh, that's a lot better. Actually, she had just carried that out half-heartedly. After that, she immediately met up with her friends and held a stage rehearsal for the rest of the time. Thanks, Kraus. Oh, I'm sure.
ただ、挨拶が少し早口でした。
Oh my god.
内容は及第点でしたが、早い口調はそれを薄れさせます。
Good god, come on.
一呼吸置く癖をつけるといいでしょう。
That is important, though. The good, key of having, a bunch of speeches, taking a lot of pauses, because it's a lot faster than what you would imagine, because of, the way the echoes work and all that. So it'll sound a lot more rushed. Sound dynamic and bullshit. All that good stuff. After she finished eating, Jessica didn't feel like going straight to her room. Her room was basically the place her parents had ordered her to. So perhaps, for Jessica, instead of returning to her own room, being in an unknown location in this large mansion was a meager form of resistance. Poor Jessica. Jessica felt that even being in the mansion made it hard to breathe, so she went outside to the rose garden.
来たところでどうせ後ろ宮家の跡継ぎとしてふさわしくないとかなんとか言うんだろうぜ。ならこれでいいんじゃねえかよ。
Oh, I feel bad for her. Jessica laughed at what she was sulking over. She laughed at what kind of words she could possibly have been expecting. That was dumb of me. In the end, I was just acting like an entitled brat. I wouldn't say entitled. Maybe overly optimistic, but it's still... it's unfair just to expect, like, harshness. That's kind of cruel. I'm a little exasperated with myself, and it makes me want to laugh. Oh, fuck, furniture. Don't sneak up on me like that. Furniture, please, please make some subtle noises before immediately speaking. See, look what you did, furniture. Just as she was about to force a laugh, Cannon suddenly started talking to her and she choked. Great speech. Jessica's expression became the one she always wore when looking at Cannon. The listless Jessica from a second ago was gone. If he had still only known Jessica as the eventual successor of the Shinomiya family, as he had until yesterday, he might have mistakenly thought that Jessica's mood had sprung back to normal. But that wasn't right. He now knew a part of her that he couldn't have seen until yesterday. Well, I mean, it would have been pretty obvious. No one really just bounces back like that without having something deep inside of him. Come on. So he understood that there was no way Jessica actually felt the way she appeared. It was a really strange song. Even though she had heard the words she most wanted to hear, Jessica acted shyly and couldn't accept them openly. Fucking harmonica. Who learns to play the harmonica in school? At that time, Cannon had never felt as though he had been looking down on Jessica in this way. But all the people he had seen playing special instruments were on the other side of the bronze tubes in the TV. At the very least, he had been under the impression that it had been possible for Jessica. Yes, you are. Know your place. God, he pisses me off. But I'm not sure anymore. Oh, that's beautiful, Cannon. Yeah, really? Yes. I thought, wow, that's a strange style of singing she's doing. What? No, actually, no. No, I wasn't. Kennen probably hadn't noticed that emotion himself. Most likely Kennen saw something he'd never seen before, learned about it for the first time, and felt envious. And to trick himself out of that emotion, he'd call himself furniture over and over. I wouldn't call it unlucky there. I mean, she says that now, but if the roles were reversed, I don't think she'd be saying that. I mean, it's easy just to say, like, oh my god, I'm so unlucky. But theoretically, you haven't lived another life. I mean, her struggles are going to be entirely different than someone else's. So, it's hard. It's hard just to say I'd rather have someone else's struggle than my own. Because from your perspective, it might be easier to deal with that than what you have. So, it's rough. And I personally wouldn't be saying that just because you know this and you don't know the other circumstances behind everyone else.
そうかもしれません。
ただ、私とカノン君では大きく違うところが一点ある。
Yeah, you're not furniture.
わかる？
I am furniture and Milady is not. Oh my god, I called it. He was about to say that but stopped.
わかりません。
カノン君は自らの運命が自分の全てだと思って諦めた。
He is pretty weak-willed.
私はこんな運命じゃ納得できないから自分の思い切りを頑張ろうと思った。だから後ろ宮家のお嬢様をやらなければならない窮屈な自分と自分の好きなことに精一杯な自分というもう一人を作った。
もう一人の自分。
カノン君は自分のことを家具だからと言い聞かせてきた。
I don't know if he's instructed to say that. I think that's actually how he really feels.
そう言い聞かせなきゃならない辛いことがきっとたくさんあったんだと思う。それについては本当に気の毒だと思う。でもそれだけでカノン君の人生を全て決めちゃうなんて私はそんなの悲しいと思うんだよ。
It's not sad at all. It's pathetic. I don't find, I don't think it's sad. I think it's like, oh my god, dude. Fucking grow a pair and get the fuck over yourself. That's how I see it.
人はさ、自分の中に自分が本当に好きになれるもう一人の自分をいつでも作り出すことができるんだよ。現実逃避とかとは違うぜ。そのもう一人の自分でいるとき、私は最高に生きているって実感できる。だから普段の日常がどんなに窮屈で退屈でも私はきっと窒息せずに生きていけるってわけ。
Or you could just be, fuck what everyone else thinks. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. You could take that attitude.
自分の中に自分が本当に好きに作る。
To make another me, one that isn't furniture. Though, through her relationship with George, has Shannon given birth to another self that isn't furniture? And did this other Shannon see something that couldn't be seen by furniture?
私さ、カノン君のプライベートって全然知らないぜ。でも、なんだか想像できる。カノン君のプライベートには多分何もない。図星でしょ？
Cannon couldn't reply, but that was answer enough. He had no concept of a private life, so Cannon would always be Cannon. So furniture would always be furniture. Poor furniture.
カノン君のカノンってさ。
No, his real name's Furniture. In the Fukin house, new graduates would be given new families and a new life, so they were always given a new name. In his case, that was Cannon.
確かに僕のこの名は仮のものかもしれません。
Before he had thought of himself as Cannon and no one else, but he remembered. There definitely had been another self that wasn't Cannon. But that was far, far away beyond the distant fog of oblivion.
なら、カノン君にもカノン君である時とそうでない時で違う自分がいてもいいはず。使用人である時のカノン君は自らを家具と呼び厳しく自己を戒めてるかもしれない。でもカノン君じゃない時の君はもっともっと自由に生きていいと思うんだ。
Those words definitely weren't just lip service. Jessica had also been like this in the past. She had cursed her own birth into an environment different from all of her friends at school. Only she had been in a heavily constricted environment, forced to learn all sorts of things. and she had even been told whom she was and wasn't allowed to play with. It may have been sad, but she'd given up resigning herself to the fact that she'd be born under that kind of star. But one day Jessica stopped giving up and surrendering. Stuff like Ushirimiya family customs and pressure didn't matter. She created real Jessica inside herself, one who could do what she really wanted to do.
私さ、学校ではジェシってあだ名で呼ばれてる。だからさ、ジェシであるときは自分に思い切り素直に生きてる。だからこそジェシカであるときも頑張れるんだ。カノン君にもカノンであるときとカノンじゃなくて本名である時でカノンじゃない時、自分を好きになれる自分になってみてもいいんじゃないかな。
No, I'm always furniture.
僕がカノンじゃない時。
He'd once thought of his real name as being completely meaningless. Because of that, he thought that canon summed up everything about him. And now Jessica was telling him to create something new, another self that wasn't canon.
嫌じゃなきゃ教えてよ。なんていうの？
He was silent for quite some time. Maybe Kenan's real name had risen to the top of his tongue. After hesitating for a long time over whether he should say it or not, in the end, he did. He swallowed it back down. Surprise! Furniture boy remains furniture boy.
忘れました。
Oh, yeah. Shut up, furniture.
僕の名前などもうどうでもいいことです。
God, he's so depressing. Those words contained a faint rejection.
僕が本当は何という名前であったとしても、今ここにカノンとしてあることだけが現実です。過去など何の関係もない。作られた家具の材料が元は何という木の幹であったかなんてどうでもいいことと同じです。
That's not true. Sometimes I really want to know if that's ash or oak in that chest. It's very important what makes up that chest.
だから
Or
よせっ
furniture.
て。家具じゃないんだぞ。君は人間だぜ。
僕は人間じゃない。
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude. Shut the fuck up. Kenan clearly voiced his refusal. It was with a rage that he normally didn't show. Jessica couldn't say anything back and was struck silent.
お嬢様は人間です。だからどんな生き方をしようとも自由で、どんな未来も可能性もある。それはまるで翼を持ち自在に空を舞う鳥のよう。でも僕にはそんなものはないんです。僕がたとえ鳥に見えたとしてもアヒルに過ぎない。
Poor duck.
アヒルに翼はあっても飛ぶことはできない。
You can learn to fly.
なのに空の夢を語る、そんなのは残酷すぎる。
家具だのアヒルだの、なんだってんだよ一体。いや、
Jessica had unconsciously gone along with Kenan's forceful manner of speaking, but she realized that she shouldn't hold back, that she shouldn't fire back, and swallowed her words. No, I think I would. I would be like, dude, get the fuck over yourself. Yeah, that's what I would do personally. Ugh. Just because he needs a fucking slap in the face sometimes. He's too fucking stubborn.
私は君のことを何も知らない。生い立ちも知らないし、その苦労も知らない。だから君がどうして自分を家具だなんて言い出すようになったのか想像もつかない。でも知って、君は家具でもアヒルでもない、ちゃんとした人間だぜ。使用人としてのカノン君が家具だと言うならそれでもいいよ。ならカノン君は家具でない時の人間の時の自分を作ってもいいとは思わない？
そんな可能性を抱けるのは僕はそうじゃない。僕には未来も可能性も見るべき夢もない。
Beautiful.
だからお嬢様、それ以上残酷なことを言わないでください。
Get the fuck over yourself.
なんでだよ。なんでそんなことを言うんだよ。
お嬢様が僕のことをご自分と同じ人間だと勘違いなされているようだからです。
Good god, dude. Shut up.
僕とお嬢様は違う存在、それをはっきり申し上げておきたかったのです。シャノンに聞きました。お嬢様は僕のことをお気に入りになられているとか。
Wow. One, fuck you, Shannon. You're not supposed to do that. Never do that. Always ruins everything.
あ、いや。
僕は人間に限りなく近い姿をしています。
Two, don't fucking let her down outside in a garden after a cultural festival after she says you should be a human. And then you keep referring to yourself as furniture and a dog. A domestic dog.
だからシャノンのように自分を人間だと錯覚して一時恋愛の真似事をすることもできるかもしれない。
See, in his situation, I would want to delude myself. Because it's like, I'd rather feel that than have the depressing feeling of furniture the entire time. Get the fuck it. Fuck it. I would rather be deluding myself.
でもそれは自分を騙しているに違いない。
Ignorance is fucking bliss sometimes.
いえ、お嬢様を騙すことにもなるのです。シャノンとジョージ様も必ず破綻する。その日が訪れることをシャノンだって理解しているだろうに。バカなことを。
バカだってことはないだろ。
Might as well indulge in it.
そりゃジョージ兄さんは立派な人だし、両親の期待も背負ってる。確かに結婚とかになればエヴァおばさんがいろいろと口出しをしてくるだろうし、まあその前途は多難だと思うぜ。でもな、ジョージ兄さんはそんなのに屈する人じゃねえ。シャノンをジュリエットになんかしねえぜ。きっと幸せにしてくれる。
He can try.
人は家具と恋などできない。
Oh my god, that's the fucking quote of the year. People can't engage in romance with furniture. Yes! What the fuck? I'm sorry, Chair. I cannot have feelings for you.
お嬢様が家具を愛することができても僕にお嬢様を愛することができないと。
Stop
そう
loving
申し
a
上げたので
chair.
す。
Good lord, shut up, furniture. God, that's... You're such a fucking dick. Those words of Canon crushed all of Jessica's bittersweet feelings from that day. Ah, thanks, buddy. There was no way her emotions could have predicted that she'd be refused so bluntly. I mean, he's furniture, what do you expect? In an instant, she lost the willpower that had led her to try and unravel something stubborn in Canon's heart. And before she knew it, she was just standing there in shock. Can I punch the shit out of him? I mean, he's furniture, he won't fight back.
お嬢様が僕を好かれているという気持ちが僕の思い上がりによるものならどうかお許しください。
Throw the furniture out and place it by the side of the road.
そこは否定しねえぜ。
ありがとうございます。
Wow. You're not just leaving after that.
僕を人間だと思ってくれありがとうございます。
You're not leaving after that.
そのお気持ちだけで僕は本当に嬉しいです。
Clearly not.
そしてそれ以上は僕には残酷すぎるから。
After that bombshell, you're not just walking away. No. No, no, no. Don't even pull that bullshit.
もう十分だぜ。その悪かったな。
Don't apologize. Jessica recklessly scratched at her head and spoke, trying to force her voice to sound bright.
私一人がいろいろ先走っちゃ迷惑かけたよ。
Oh my god.
正直ごめん。
Stop.
貴重な休みを丸一日振り回しちゃって。本当にごめん。
Oh my god. Furniture, I swear to God.
僕も楽しそうなお嬢様が見られて嬉し
Get
かっ
out.
たです。
Leave.
じゃあ今夜はこれで終わりにしようぜ。私も部屋に戻って消灯しないとまた母さんに怒られちまうよ。
Fuck. Oh my god. That's just depressing.
そうされた方がよろしいでしょう。おやすみなさいませ、お嬢様。
Yeah, fuck off. Don't fall down the stairs and break your legs. That would be a shame. Useless furniture is useless after all. Kenan saw Jessica trot away with her back to him, looking disheartened. But then she suddenly broke into a reckless dash and disappeared in the direction of the mansion. As he watched her back for just an instant, Kenan was tormented by the feeling that he'd just made a huge mistake. Yeah, no shit! But he hadn't made a mistake at all. Oh my god, yes he did. He'd been forced to refuse her now for her sake, while the pain was still at its smallest. Or you could have just been nice and indulge in her feelings, I don't know. Make her happy.
女を泣かせるとはなかなかやるではないか。
The one time I will say Beatrice can have a right to speak. Thank you. The one time. This is your one chance. You go. Don't screw it up, Beatrice. Because that sums up my attitude towards him in one sentence right there.
お前がそこまで拒絶するとは意外であった。普通に受け答えしていれば、わらわの魔法で二組目の恋人たちが生まれていたものを。
Beatrice, even though your magic's a bunch of bullshit, but whatever. I'll let you say your piece right here, because I agree. I agree that he fucked up and is stupid as shit. Because he's furniture.
いつからそこに。最低なやつだな。
Long enough. When he turned around, the witch was suddenly there. It looked like she'd been there for a whole time, watching the two of them as though enjoying a play.
わらわへの暴言は愉快なる見せ物に免じて特別に許す。男と女のこじれ合いに勝る見せ物は千年を経ても存在せぬな。わらわにとっては何よりも甘美な止められぬ快楽よ。
No, it's not. Oh, it's not addictive at all. Well, I guess if you're on the outside looking in. Some people think that it's like, oh my god, it's so nice to watch. Oh, I don't. God, it's just awkward. And just painful to watch sometimes. Kenan pulled the butterfly brooch out of his pocket. It was the manifestation of the great magic the witch had bestowed. Without hesitation, Kenan slammed it against the ground and stomped on it. Dude!
ほう。
Dick.
わらわの与えたものと知りつつ、それは何を意味するのか。
今理解した。お前がしているのは恋のキューピッドなんて洒落たものじゃない。お前は結ばれぬ者たちに恋を見せてたぶらかして楽しんでいるだけの悪魔だ。
Well, I mean, like the saying, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. It's the same thing! Come on, man.
そう思うも自由よ。わらわが力を貸した人間の多くはお前と同じようなことを口にする。
ほうけるな。お前はシャノンを憐れんで力を貸したんじゃない。恋に胸を焦がすシャノンの心の隙をついて自分を封じていた鏡を割らせた。しかもそれだけじゃない。その末路まで想像がついていてもてあそんでいる。違うか。
Was I right? Oh my god, I said it was bullshit.
家具とはつくづく哀れな存在よ。夢も未来も恋すらもないか。
I agree. Furniture is pitiful.
よいよい、身の程はわきまえるに限るぞ。ジェシカの心にはお前が察する通り淡い恋心があった。
And you shit all over it.
そなたはそれにハサミを入れ刈り取ったつもりでいる。だが 知っておるか？木は勝手に茂らせたものより枝を間引き剪定したものの方が太い枝をつけるというぞ。
Well, I mean, you can also
家
make
具に恋する娘か。
the argument like,
面白いぞ、
oh my god.
実に面白い。
Shut up for a second. You can make the argument of like, when a tree burns, it grows faster. And that's what he just did. He just burned it down. It's just gonna regrow.
シャーノンとジョージもやがては結ばれ得ぬ恋に行き詰まり、わらわ好みの大きな果実を実らせるだろう。
Goodness, she's such a fucking bitch.
しかし、いかんせんあの二人はうまくいきすぎていて面白くなくてな。そこへ行くとお前たちは大いにわらわを楽しませてくれそうだぞ。
Fuck off. Now you're done. Leave. The witch laughed. Even though she had known the two could never be together, she had lent magic to bring them together. However, they couldn't escape the fate that prevented them from ever being truly joined. The witch knew that. Even if they were joined, Shannon and George, Cannon and Jessica would eventually break up. They would wander through the endless desert in this hell of love, tormented by an endless internal thirst.
わらわがその力を対価なく貸すことがあるとでも
No shit, I don't...
恋に手は貸そう。その対価はやがて必ず訪れる二人への過酷な運命の鑑賞料としていただくわけよ。これに勝る見せ物は1000年経っても存在せん。
Wow, you're a bitch.
金蔵を見るがいい。恋の味を知り楽園を追放された哀れな老いぼれの末路を、死んでも死にきれぬさながら亡者のような生き様を見るがいい。
やはりお前は魔女だ。
No shit.
消えて失せろ、この悪魔め。
Be gone.
頼まれずとも消えよう。まだまだわらわには力が戻らぬでな。
Of course not.
姿を現し続けるのはまだまだ疲れることよ。そなたら恋人たちに力を授けるのに無理をしすぎたのでな。
Of course.
触媒のブローチなしで力を維持し続けるのは今のわらわには容易ではない。
Cannon ground his foot even more into the stomped brooch. He felt it break under his foot. Then it evaporated like water, and changed into butterflies that sparkled gold fluttering out from beneath Cannon's foot.
わらわもこの姿を保ち続けるのが
I'm
ち
sure
と
it
苦
is.
しい。しばしそなたの願い通り姿を消そう。満ちぬ潮も月もないように我が魔力も必ず満ちる。そして必ずや訪れよう。わらわが蘇るにふさわしい時が。
Wonder that will be.
それが明日のことか来年のことか、さもなくば100年1000年未来のことかは想像もつかぬ。だがわらわを楽しませてくれる者たちがおる限り、わらわは必ずや力を得てよみがえるであろう。その時までしばし姿を消す。そなたの手のひらにもはやあざはなく、そなたが望むならば明日の朝にはわらわの存在など夢か幻のように消し去ることもできよう。
I'd gladly do that.
忘れ去られることほどわらわに悲しいことはない。だがわらわは必ずよみがえる。
Yeah, quit your bitching and get out of here.
そしてその日がいつ訪れても後悔することのないよう自らを戒めよ。わらわは必ずや再臨し、この島の真の主として全てを支配する。その時こそ再び黄金鏡の扉が開かれる。欲深な亡者たちが必ずやわらわを呼び覚ます。
くどい。
No shit.
早く消え去れ、黄金の魔女。
Go, shoo, go, leave. Get out of here. Scat, scat, get it, go. Thank you. You said your piece. The witch became a cloud of gold butterflies and scattered away, leaving behind a scornful laugh. The whole area sparkled with like a gold blizzard in a snow cloud. It was a fleeting, fantastical scene that disappeared in a heartbeat. The witch could no longer be seen, however, Cannon felt like he could still hear that shrill, unpleasant laugh.
ああ、愉快愉快。
Oh my god.
なぜに久しぶりの人の世はこうも愉快なのか。
Fucking go away!
狂え、黄金に狂え。そのどちらにも狂わぬものなど人間にあらず。なるほど。故に家具とは言い得たり。家具は人間に奉仕するために生み出される。そしてわらわは退屈なる千年の慰み者として人間を虐げる。そのわらわが家具を支配できぬとは、なんとも愉快な三すくみ。金蔵め、実に面白いことをしてくれる。家具め、わらわを撃てるか試みてみるがいい。今宵まきたる恋の種は2つ。
Two.
すでにまきたる種と含めてこれで3つ。
What? Who?
ベアトリーチェ、
Oh, he's one of them.
なぜ私を一人この苦界に置き去りにしたのか。私は憎い。これほどまでに恋焦がれているのに答えようとせぬお前を永遠に憎む。親方様、それ以上のお酒はお体に触れ。
Shut up, Genji.
南條先生からもご注意を受けておられるのでは。黙れゲン。お前には分からぬ。我が嘆きも苦しみも分からぬ。お前だけは我が苦しみを理解してくれていると、お前だけは我が最古の友人であると信じているのに、なぜに理解できないというのか。おお、ベア、なぜ私だけを置き去りに。
Yes, sir. I don't understand.